2 months have gone by, and Remedy Entertainment reveals that Alan Wake 2 has still not broken even and recouped its costs when it comes to development and marketing. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Wrote this up over at thatparkplace.com. And the Sweet Baby Inc. influence Alan Wake 2 still has not recouped its budget. And indeed, it is Sweet Baby Inc. influence. You can see that on the Sweet Baby Inc. website. But in the company's most recent business review for January to March 2024, it shared this. In February 2024, this should be, that's right. Never mind. In February 2024, Remedy announced that Alan Wake 2 had sold 1.3 million units as of the beginning of February. Alan Wake 2 sales have continued with a high average price. At the end of the first quarter, the game had recouped a significant part of the development and marketing expenses. The report added, during the first quarter, the team focused on working on the downloadable content that will extend Alan Wake 2. As noted by Remedy, it has not recouped all of its development and marketing expenses, and it looks like they've actually increased costs because they're working on DLC. So who knows if that was actually in the main budget or if that is an extra cost that they have now added to the budget of the game, despite it still not recouping its cost. But nevertheless, the company also shared it does plan to attempt to generate royalty revenue from the game, but has not done so yet. So think of like having a skin in Fortnite or something like that, where they're licensing their Alan Wake 2 characters to games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, etc., that kind of sell those like special skins that you can purchase and can make money off of those deals that they make with companies like Epic. Remedy also did not reveal what the game sales were at in this new report, which likely means they have not increased significantly since the beginning of February. So I do think that is interesting because the company had previously shared that the game sales had reached over 1 million by the end of December. Remember, this game released at the very end of October 27th. And then by December, they said it had 1 million sales. So through 2 months, it had sold 1 million. And then, as noted above, 1.3 million by the beginning of February, which means that it had increased sales 30% throughout the month of January. Although we were seeing a decline if you take the average, 500,000 in November, 500,000 in December, and then just 300,000 in January. Obviously, I would wager that it probably had more sales in November than it did in December. Hard to tell, though, given the fact that those 2 months are kind of can blend together, I guess, because you have Black Friday sales, you have Christmas shopping, and all that stuff that goes into that. So probably boosted sales of the game as well. But I do think that the sales pace has probably declined significantly, given the fact they didn't actually reveal how many issues they sold since the beginning of February, right? That's 2 months that they have not shared with us. We have February and March that they did not share. And they're still saying that it has not recouped costs. So I'm wondering what those actual sales are at. Because we do know at the end of February, beginning of March, a lot of awareness was raised about Sweet Baby Inc. because they decided to try and cancel Brazilian gamer Cabrutus Rainbow because he created his Steam curator list. And it was, I think, brought to widespread attention that Alan Wake 2 was one of the games that Sweet Baby Inc. had worked on, albeit it was not on the Steam curator list because the game is not available on Steam. But still, people were aware that it now has Sweet Baby Inc. influence and likely probably affected their sales, I would guess. This report comes in the wake of the company's CEO, Tero Vertala, I think that's how you say his name, making a similar statement as part of the company's 2023 financial statements. He said this: the sales of Alan Wake 2 started well despite a competitive launch window and an overall exceptional number of great game launches throughout the year. Alan Wake 2, as a digital-only release, had sold over 1 million units by the end of the fourth quarter of 2023, making it the fastest-selling Remedy game. I want to thank the development team for their incredible effort in getting Alan Wake 2 done. He then revealed this: as Control proved, a great quality game can have excellent long-tail sales, and we expect this to be the case with Alan Wake 2 as well. Alan Wake 2 has already recouped a significant part of the investments made by Epic Games Publishing, and we expect the game to be a meaningful revenue and profitability driver for the year. So again, unclear exactly how many sales it made in this kind of first 3 months of 2024, but they said that they were hoping it would have long-term sales. We'll see if that is the case. Given the fact that it has not recouped its costs yet, it's hard to say that it is driving profitability. He also revealed that the costs for the game seemingly ballooned at the end of the game's development. This is their yearly report. and he said this: Alan Wake 2 is the largest and most ambitious project undertaken by Remedy. Finalizing the game with a high quality was a priority and required more personnel during the year than originally planned, which in turn delayed our other projects moving to the next development stages. The successful launch of Alan Wake 2 freed up talents for other game projects, resulting in improved development velocity. So that to me sounds like they were indeed moving a lot of resources onto Alan Wake 2 at the end because they wanted to meet that deadline where they wanted to release it. And I think that probably did indeed drive up costs, or at least maybe not costs directly, but in the case of like delaying other projects and their development. Although he does say it improved development velocity. We'll see. Well, we do know, again, it looks like they're having more costs now because they're doing this DLC too, despite it not actually being breaking even yet. Nevertheless, Vertala had noted the company's plan was to move forward with Alan Wake and Control. He said, with Alan Wake and Control, we now have 2 established franchises, and our ambition is to grow them into franchises that have high brand recognition, steadily growing user base, more regular cadence of sequels, and an ability to generate revenues and profits at a high level. To this end, the company claims expanding their Alan Wake franchise as well as Control are key for the company's future. The report said this: we have 2 established owned franchises, Control and Alan Wake, which are linked through the Remedy connected universe. Growing and expanding these franchises will be a key part of our future. In addition, we work with a partner franchise, Max Payne, that was originally created by Remedy. That, which was in their annual report, was reiterated in this most recent report for the first 3 months of 2024. And that report said this: we have 2 established owned franchises, Control and Alan Wake, which are linked through the Remedy connected universe. Growing and expanding these franchises will be a key part of our future. In addition, we work with a partner franchise, Max Payne, that was originally created by Remedy. So very, very similar language there. But I think this is just another data point that shows that when games hire companies like Sweet Baby Inc., and specifically Sweet Baby Inc., they do not do well when it comes to financial success. We're looking at almost 6 months since the game was released. It still has not broken even, and it's likely that sales are probably not going to continue at the pace that they were. We're already seeing significant declines based on what they reported. Obviously, $1 million units by the end of December, and then only adding 300,000 more units in January. Already seeing kind of a decline there in that pace. And then they didn't even reveal what kind of numbers they did in February and March, which to me means that probably not that great. Probably not that great. If you're not actually sharing it, means you're not really proud of it and you got something to hide. At least that's my opinion on this. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know what you make of Remedy revealing that Alan Wake 2, the Sweet Baby Inc. influenced game, has not recouped its development and marketing expenses yet. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable to each other, but to always speak the truth.